Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Alan and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be starting a new series where we're going to be building a little DIY playground. This was supposed to just be basically like a platform and then a slide, and that has quickly evolved into kind of a little more elaborate of a playground, but nothing too crazy. But basically just like a platform with a slide and then also a swing coming off the side of it. And we'll kind of discuss more of this here in just a minute. But basically today's video we're going to talk about the plans for it, just basically how we're going to build it, and then also where it's going to go. I'll show you guys the location, and then we're going to talk about all the tools that are going to be needed for this project. So today's video mostly just kind of like a planning video, and then so if you're not into that type of thing, I understand. And the next video is going to be when we're going to start work on it, but yeah, I just want to show you guys kind of what we're planning on doing in this video. And here are the plans. As you can tell, I'm not good at drawing, so this looks really rough, but just to give you an idea of what we're going to be doing. So basically, this is the slide coming down here. We're going to have 4x4s in each corner, so there'll be a 4x4 here, 4x4 there, one back in this corner, and one off of this corner right here. And these are going to be 2x6s running this way, and then also there'll be 2x6s, coming across here, just for like floor joist, and then we'll have 2x6s across here for the decking. I'm also going to have, originally I was going to have this, like the handrail right here. It's going to have a 4x4 post going from there all the way down into the ground, but just to save lumber, I think I'm just going to actually basically screw that into the 2x6 right here and just have a post that goes basically from the bottom of that platform just to the top of the handrail here, and then same thing on the other side. And on the other opening over here, there's going to be a ladder. I just have a real rough mock-up of the ladder over here. Yeah, the ladder is just going to come up into that opening. This whole platform is going to be 6 feet across this way, and then 4 feet across that way. This opening is going to be 2 feet, and then we'll have the slide coming down off of here. These are going to be buried in the ground, so the way I have this marked right now, these are going to be 10 foot 4x4s. I'm going to bury about 2 feet in the ground and then also put concrete. So it's going to be pretty sturdy, obviously, with kids playing around. I don't want anything happening to it or anything. Don't want anybody getting hurt. Yeah, so there's kind of the rough plans of that. And then I haven't drawn this part out yet. But we're also going to do a swing set off the side of this. So somehow we're going to figure out a way to basically have a beam that comes off the side, and then another, it's going to be a 4x6 board that comes out here, probably 8 feet long, and then another, or not a 4x4, it's going to be a 4x6, yeah, because that one has to hold a little more weight, and then we'll have another 4x6 out here coming down. So picture a little swing set off to the side over there, probably with just a couple of swings. I don't know if we should talk about cost. I guess I will, in case you guys are doing this project or something similar. So I think just the lumber and the tools for this are going to cost, I don't know, somewhere between $500 and $600. That's not counting the price of the slide, which was another $170. So I don't know, somewhere in the neighborhood of probably $600 to $700 once it's all done. But it's going to be really sturdy. Should be pretty high quality, and I think it'll be a little bit stronger than those like playgrounds you buy from Walmart or something. So it should last quite a bit longer. Let's go ahead and walk out there. I'm going to show you guys where this thing is going to go. Here is our current setup, and this is just kind of in the middle of the yard, which is fine. But we're wanting to, since this is all going to be real stationary after we build it, wanting to move it kind of over more on the edge of the yard where it's not quite in the middle of everything. Originally we were thinking, we would build that new platform for the slide, keep this frame and swings and everything, just mainly get rid of the slide. But I guess now we're going to go ahead and get rid of the slide and the frame. We'll probably keep these swings though, and mount those on the new one. So let me walk you guys over here to where we're going to be building this thing. Give you a little better look. Okay, so it's basically going to be like right in here, we're thinking, most likely. If this changes, I'll let you know. So we're probably going to have a, like platform here. It's going to be pretty tall. Those are going to be 10 foot 4x4s. They're going to be buried in the ground, so they'll probably be about 2 feet or close to it that's in the ground. So basically they'll be 8 feet tall altogether between the post, deck, and handrail. So the top of the handrail will be 8 feet. So picture that. Get you guys a better angle. Platform, and then a slide coming down, and this will all be coming straight that way. And don't worry, it's not going to be super close to that tree, so it's not going to be a problem. And then we're going to have a platform there, a beam coming across. It can be about 8 feet, I think. Some of these dimensions may change on the swing thing, but that, basically it's just 2 pieces of lumber, so it's not hard to change. And then that's going to be a 4x6 beam coming across, and then another 4x6 post right there. And then probably just some either eye bolts or some brackets that are specifically made for swings. One of those things. Probably just a couple swings, maybe 3. We'll kind of see how the spacing works out. So basically that's what it's going to look like. Everything anchored in concrete. So it's not going to be very movable once it's there. Let's talk tools for a minute. So I don't have all the tools that I need for this project, so I am going to have to go ahead and get a few. I did go ahead and buy a post hole digger, so we're going to be using those to dig these holes, put those posts in. Guess that's why it's called a post hole digger, right? And then we have a speed square, so I went in and got one of those. Those are good to just have for drawing straight lines and making sure things are square. I already have a couple of drills, so I don't have to worry about that. One tool that I am going to get for this project is a jigsaw. I was kind of wanting to get a skill saw, but I think I can actually do a little more things with the jigsaw because I don't really want to spend the money on both right now. But I'm trying to, like anytime I do a project, if I need 1 or 2 tools, just go ahead and get them, even though it makes the project more expensive. But thinking long term, I don't want to turn around 5-10 years from now and not have any tools because I borrowed tools for every single project that I did. So yeah, just trying to kind of incrementally buy a few tools as I need them for projects. I'm probably going to get the 20 volt DeWalt jigsaw just to kind of go along with the drills and pole saw that I already have, since they use the same batteries. So I'm going to get that. That's going to really be the, I guess, biggest tool purchase for this project. Because there's a lot of little intricate cuts you have to do, around those posts whenever you're doing your decking boards. So I think a jigsaw is going to work a little better for that than a skill saw. And I do have a miter saw, so if I need to make like any cuts on those 4x4s, I can just do that on the miter saw. Okay, I think that's it. We talked about plans, location, tools. That's mainly what I wanted to cover in this one. So in the next video, we're probably going to be starting off, it should just be within a week or 2 now that we kind of have the plans all figured out. So the first thing, of course, is going to be doing those posts. So we'll have 4 posts for the deck for the slide, and then 1 more post that'll be in the ground over there for the swing set. Yeah, so that'll be the first thing, mounting those posts, putting those in concrete. I was thinking this was just going to be like maybe a weekend project. No, I think this is probably going to be more like a month project, I would assume, because it's going to take probably 1 weekend just to get the posts and everything, and then probably another weekend to get like framing, and then probably another one to do the decking and the handrails. So this will probably turn into more of like a 4 or 5, 6 video series instead of just a couple. But it'll be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Well, thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more of this project, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. You can also hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Okay, enough rambling. I'll see you guys in the next one.